2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs in this critical Game 4 of the opening round here on 2K Sports, along with the Jet and the Diesel, Ernie Johnson. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls against the Milwaukee Bucks in Milwaukee. Well,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. The first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Bucks have their backs against the wall, down 3-0. Can the dream of defying history by doing what no team has done before drive them to victory?
We're at the jam-packed home floor of the Bucks. It's Game 4 of this Eastern Conference quarterfinal series. Down 3-0. It's a survival contest, no doubt. Will this series end here tonight? Thanks for tuning in to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Let's take a look at Milwaukee. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
And in a lot of ways, I feel like the pressure could be off. I mean, you're down 3-0. Nobody's expecting anything from you at this point. They can just go out and let it fly.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Russell. He's out there with Irving. Then it's Johnson, and it's Simmons in at the 1.
Yeah, and every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
Russell finds Irving. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner.
Archibald, and it's sent back by Irving.
And not many guys Irving's size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism.
Now here's Simmons. He's tightly guarded. That shot, no good. And stolen by Irving. To the inside. Russell, no good.
Well, the D did their job there. Excellent contest to alter the close ranger.
Jones, the pass to Archibald. Pass to Bird. Lock at 6. Over Irving. A nice shot by Bird.
Working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Scratching my head a little bit about how the defense is trying to play this. No one there really contesting the shot.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense.
Passes it to Bird. Here's Hissel. It's tipped. Pass to Archibald. From deep.
And don't forget about the long reach that Simmons possesses. He uses it exceptionally well on defense to come away with blocks like that.
Bird, the pass to Archibald. Over Simmons, and it's sent back by Irving.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars. But boy, he's more than made up for it.
Here's Archibald. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
And really, I just felt like they didn't compete, particularly on the backboard, probably their weakest area in that game.
No doubt we could talk about them getting dominated physically. That's exactly what happened there. They got pushed around the entire game.
From 12 feet out, Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons, to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
And the pass to Issel. He kicks it to Bird. Over Simmons. Shot's good from Bird. Bird's got 6 points.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
I love his will, his take-charge attitude, the aggressiveness, all of that showing up here in the first.
And right in the teeth of the defense, making a statement early in this one.
Yeah, pinpointing the rim protection with that attack, and no one makes enough of an effort there to stop him.
Issel passes to Bird. A shot, no good. Great D that time from Irving. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. I asked him if his guys still believe they could come back in this series. He told me, absolutely. We know the hole we're in. We've had our backs against the wall before. Our goal is to just come into this game relaxed and confident and see where the chips fall. Devin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. The Bulls leading by 3. Pass to Johnson. Wide open. Rebound, Milwaukee. Wallace has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jones, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Irving attacking, and the slam dunk by Irving.
One of the best dunkers in the league off the drive. I mean, he's often still hanging in the air while other guys are on their way down.
Bird, the pass to Archibald. Jones for 3. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
And Jones has it in the corner. Kicks to Bird. Pass to Archibald. On defense, the Bulls. And a miss there off the inbound.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
Yeah, I hope it hasn't gone to his head. He may be trying too hard at this point. There are times where you have to play with a little bit more caution. It's already his 2nd foul in the first quarter.
Hudson's checked in for the Bucks. So it's Chicago now. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hayes. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead for Milwaukee. They've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Now the pass to Issel. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Russell Westbrook in for the Bulls. So it's the Bucks now. No good from Hudson. And here's Westbrook from the arc. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Westbrook's got his first 3 points of the game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Issel. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Clock at 6. Taken away by Hayes. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Milwaukee making a switch here. Lee's checked in. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And guys, there are two types of stars. I mean, the guy who makes himself look better, and then there's the guy who makes his teammates look better. Russell is clearly the latter.
Archibald with the bucket. Archibald's got his second basket of the night.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Here's Johnson, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Like the aggressiveness there from Joe Johnson attacking the D.
Bulls have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And Johnson drops them both. And Milwaukee has possession. They trail by 9 points. Archibald passes to Issel. Here's Archibald. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Hudson. It's deflected.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry, and there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection. And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And it's Johnson penetrating, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Milwaukee. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The first one falls.
Well, primetime years for Joe Johnson meant ISO Joe for his ability to score one-on-one, a style of offense that's lost a little bit of its favor, but it remains effective for Joe.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
Here's Lee, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Issel. A baseline J. The rebound by Johnson.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
Some defenses are okay with giving up the mid-range shot. In this case, they contest it.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And I'm loving what I'm seeing, the passion that they're playing with up and down the floor.
No good from Hudson. The Bulls leading by 13. Left side, Westbrook. Dishes it to Johnson. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Johnson's got 9.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
And if you check out the strategy, you can see already the plays that they're calling. Feels like they found a weakness or two in the defense.
And stolen by Russell.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily. Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, and nobody represents the little guy in the NBA better than Nate Tiny Archibald. But forget about the nickname and understand that Tiny plays a big role on any team he's a part of.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
We talk so much about rhythm from the field. How about a rhythm from the free throw line? That looks good.
Right side, Westbrook. That shot misses. And Milwaukee the other way now. It's tipped. Westbrook with the steal. Oh, Russell in position. The shot comes out.
And a little frustration now, missing on the catch and flush.
Sometimes the easy play is the right play. You take a chance when you go for that big finish. A bit shocking that he has not registered one made field goal in the quarter, guys.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
Johnson against Hudson. Johnson kicks to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
It's pretty simple. I figured it out. He can't miss. Adding to the lead with ease and capitalizing on every opportunity. He can't miss.
Archibald passes to Lee. Here's Archibald, covered by Irving. Westbrook with the steal. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Over Archibald. Here's Hayes. No good that time. Nice defense from Wallace.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Johnson outside. Pass to Westbrook. And it's sent back by Wallace. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Bulls lead by 16. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get back into the action. And the Bulls guys have been rolling right along, haven't they?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
And if you're rotating like that, it's got to be a great line of communication between all 5 guys. You see that reflected on the scores, all that trust showing up with the lead.
We've got Wallace. He's out there with Cowboy, and it's Webster in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Just 2 to shoot. Houston. And the shot falls short this time.
And listen, you can't design a play any better to get a look that good. Just couldn't knock it down.
The best players know that is going to happen, and you just can't let it get into your head. It's a shot that you want to take.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he knocks down the first one. Larry Bird's checked in for Wallace. Both free throws good for Irving. Bucks trail by 18. At the top of the key, Webster. He kicks it to Bird. Here's Archibald. He's covered by Westbrook. Archibald with the bucket.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Westbrook dishes to Irving. Eaton the pass to Westbrook. Goes up again, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul. The Bulls have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lee gets the bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
To the paint. And Dr. J slams it in.
Well, Westbrook keeping his options open on that possession, doesn't force the shot, and finds a man breaking free.
Redick is in the corner. Kicks to Bird. Over Westbrook. Baseline J on the way. Nice jump shot. Good. Bird's got 10.
And it's almost as if they knew exactly what the D was going to throw at him on that possession.
To the inside. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 17.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Archibald passes to Redick. Bird outside. That one a little long. The Bulls leading by 17. Here's Westbrook. Plays it up and banks it in. Westbrook's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. You look at Julius Erving. What a contribution.
So far, he is just destroying their will. It feels like he can get any shot he wants once he crosses half court.
The Bucks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Webster passes to Redick. Redick against Simmons. Down low, Eaton, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Back to Redick. And here's Bird from the arc. Sinks the triple. He's got 13.
Well, if they're going to win this game, he's going to require just a little bit of help. Many of the shots he's taking are finding the hoop.
Here's Houston. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
And the Bulls making a change here. Green's checked in. Bird against Green. Bird kicks to Adams. 5 on the clock. Here's Redick. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Redick with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Here's Green. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Larry Bird.
Clearly a foul.
For Chicago, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Bucks trail by 19. To the inside. Drops in the layup for 2. Bird's got 15 points.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Passes to Eaton. Here's Houston. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. The offensive rebound. And again, Chicago, no good. The Bucks have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Bird against Green. Bird dishes to Webster. Kicks it out to Jones. Inside. Here's Adams. Simmons pulls it in.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 17-point game. And Jones has it in the corner. Adams in the corner. Jones looking for an opening. Ferocious swat.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. So both teams making some changes here. He's perfect from the line this time. Bucks trail by 19. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bird misses.
Yeah, the defense cannot afford to be that lazy. You got to be up on the shooters at all times, especially at the mid-range.
And he completely threw the timing off on that jumper. That is how you D up.
playing with tremendous aggressiveness without fouling. That's an excellent job.
Green finds Simmons. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on J.J. Redick.
And what patience from Simmons on offense. So skilled at making the D feel nervous when he has to rock.
A different look for Milwaukee. Wallace comes in for Adams, and Hudson subbed in for J.J. Redick. And Chicago also making a switch. Russell's checked in. Bird against Simmons. Bird can't hit.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Johnson. Buries it down low. Johnson's got 11 points.
Well, Joe Johnson's a very patient player who likes to get inside for his shots as well, possessing a very nice touch down low.
And Jones has it in the corner. Pass to Bird, and the foul called on Joe Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Issel. Feeds it to Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jones.
You know, and he started off shooting it pretty well, but here in the second, he has started to falter.
The Bulls making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. Here's Issel. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
I like the defensive effort. They did a good job altering the mid-range shot and then making the shooter feel a bit uneasy.
He dishes it to Bird. The pass to Issel. The Bucks working the ball around.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Pass to Archibald. Looking for Wallace. He gets it there.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprise, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. To the paint, here's Johnson. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Issel passes to Archibald. Here's Wallace. Nice D from Russell.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Simmons. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Archibald. 8 points for him. Kicks it out to Jones. Wallace trying to break free. And the 3 off target.
He sunk that 3 in the first. It's yet to make another one.
To the inside. To the middle. Johnson gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Archibald. True on the 14-footer. Archibald's got 10.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Tremendous focus with the bigger guy all over him. It speaks to the toughness he has down there.
Johnson finds Russell. And here's Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. Right side, Green. Passes it to Simmons. That 3 off the mark. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Hudson. 1:19 left now here in the second. Archibald passes to Wallace. Here's Issel. He's guarded by Johnson. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And Johnson takes advantage anytime he's got a chance to get near the rim. Nice to see him get up on that one.
Here's Issel, and that's off the glass and in. Issel's got his first basket. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Johnson attacking. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Joe Johnson pouring in points. He's done that before. He's got it going.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting just 39% in the second quarter. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Archibald, guarded by Green. Shoots from 12. Archibald can't hit.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Hayes. And so it's the Chicago Bulls rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie. Looking at the Bulls, this game has been a continuation of the dominance they've shown throughout the series. They've got their brooms ready, and it doesn't look like anything's going to hold off the sweep. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
There's been one thing.
Welcome back to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the buildings of downtown reflecting off the gentle waters of beautiful Lake Michigan. And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. What can you say? Joe Johnson, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, on the cut, off the dribble, he is a factor, and we saw that in the first half.
Coaches talk about having slashers on the team, and this is what they do. They get into the heart of the defense. They force difficult rotations. He's been tough to contain.
Tipping off the second half, here's Fred Hoiberg's 5. Ben Simmons is out there with Johnson. Then it's Russell. Then there's Irving. And it's Hayes in at the 4-man position. Jones, no one around him. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And Simmons slams it in.
What breathtaking quickness by Simmons. So good at blowing by whoever is brave enough to try to take him on.
Here's Bird. He can't get that one. Some solid defense there from Irving. Well, Chicago's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Johnson can't get it to go. The Bucks shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Here's Archibald, guarded by Simmons. 5 on the clock. Here's Archibald. He's got 10. Here's Wallace. Tries again. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Now the pass to Archibald. And Jones has it in the corner. Now Bird. He's got 15. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Simmons against Bird. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Perfect defense. Contesting without fouling, exactly what you want to do, especially deep into the paint.
Pass to Archibald. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And it's sent back by Irving. Inside, here's Simmons, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, how about the concentration by the 6'10" Simmons? Ridiculously good at completing these chances despite the D's best efforts.
Here's Archibald. 10 points for him. He kicks it to Bird. Fades back, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Bird's got 17 now.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Bulls.
And there's the feed to Irving, stolen by Bird. Here's Jones. Great play by Bird to set it up. Jones has got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, good job with the anticipation, and then the quick hands results in points off the break.
Now, sometimes you calculate the risks, and he did it there, but couldn't have turned out any better.
Passes it to Archibald. Basket, good. He's got 12.
He's just so aggressive on that move. You have to come over fast and hard to stop him.
And stolen by Wallace. Bird, the pass to Archibald. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Russell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Simmons. Here's Irving, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And that one falls for Irving. No good on the 2nd free throw. The Bucks shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Outside, Jones. Over Hayes. They get it back. Webster makes it off the glass. Webster's got his first 2 points of the night.
Tremendous effort. He will not be denied on the offensive glass.
Outside, Irving. Lee with the steal. Here's Archibald. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
J.J. Redick's checked in for the Bucks. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Chicago. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
He just has physical tools to make you go in there and foul him. Westbrook back to the line.
Both free throws good from Westbrook. Timeout called, the Bucks.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Coming out of the timeout, let's see if they go for the outside shot or if they look to go inside, try to build some confidence by seeing that ball going.
The Bucks shooting is leaving something to be desired, just 36% here in the 3rd quarter. And Redick kicks to Lee. And that one drops. Lee's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, Redick more than happy to get off the ball that time and spot the open man.
Left side, Westbrook. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And that one falls for Westbrook. And so Westbrook makes them both.
Well, on top of everything else that you get from Russell Westbrook, you get some good foul shooting. Important trait for any point guard and great scorer in the league. Find your way to the line.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here's Houston. Over Redick. And again, no good by Chicago. Lee outside. Over Hayes. That one doesn't drop, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Houston, the pass to Hayes. And Adams sends it back. Down low, here's Archibald. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Archibald's got 9 points here in the 2nd half. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Bucks shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Kicks it to Webster. Lee against Irving. The 15-footer. Shot's good by Lee. Lee's got 6. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Westbrook scanning the floor. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, put that one on repeat right there. Westbrook smart enough to make a good decision on the pick and roll.
Down low. The Bulls have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
He's just fearless and unafraid to go up into the traffic of the defense. Westbrook takes it right to the bucket, and a well-deserved trip to the line.
Hudson's checked in for Adams. Here's Archibald. Here's Webster. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And this is what happens when you fail to block out.
Defensive rebounding just as important as causing the miss in the first place.
And again, no good by Chicago.
He's still looking for his shot. Somehow they're winning. They'd like to get him going.
And the Bucks, they're shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Lee passes to Archibald. No good on the 3. Bulls have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. And here's Westbrook. 16 points for him. Count it. Westbrook's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, the O looks unstoppable tonight, especially because of that guy. He's just torching them.
Archibald passes to Webster. Lee outside. And the shot goes down. Lee's got 8 points.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Outside Irving. Here's Houston, covered by Redick. And Irving throws it down.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Here's Archibald. He's got 19. And a deep 3 from Redick. Good on the triple. Redick's got his second bucket.
Love Redick expanding his range. You got to have a great base and balance. JJ has it there.
Here's Houston. He's got 5. Right side Westbrook. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Lee. No good that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Now here's Westbrook. Defense is right there. And Cowboys going to pick up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. And the Bucks making a change here. Bird's checked in. Good on both. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Webster. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Bird's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead. Well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to leading his man to the right spot.
Here's Archibald. He's covered by Westbrook. A nice shot by Hudson.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Westbrook kicks to Hayes. Back to Westbrook. Rebound by Webster.
I know it's physically impossible, but he's got to be kicking himself. He knows he's got to make those.
Chicago's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. The pass to Irving. Shoots over Bird. Here's Houston. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Bird pulls it in. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Lee dishes to Bird. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And obviously you know about the deep range, but Bird just as lethal, working the angles on the interior.
To the left side wing. Here's Houston. No good from the wing.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yeah, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup. They've got Bird. Ball is out there with Jones. And it's Webster in at the point guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Simmons against Jones. The dish to Webster. Outside, Jones. 4 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Ben Simmons.
Oh, the lightning quickness, the cool demeanor. Just no one works harder at the game of basketball than Jones. He's always in shape and always ready to make a play.
Here's Simmons. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And what skill from Simmons. A total genius at reading the defense and exploiting them in the paint.
Here's Bird. Jones for 3. Offensive rebound. Wallace, good.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Johnson up top, defended by Jones. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And that's 23 points for Joe Johnson.
Joe is a scorer and a shooter, but it always looks prettiest from the mid-range.
Archibald can't hit. The Bulls leading by 21. And here's Johnson outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. Bird's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, he made 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't found a way to connect again from outside during the second.
Pass to Archibald. Shot clock at 5. He tries for 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Irving can't hit. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Wallace, the pass to Archibald. Here's Issel. Jones kicks to Bird. Passes it to Archibald. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
Chicago leading by 21. Bounce pass, Russell. In the corner, Irving with it. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
That's the kind of guy who does things that breaks the backs of their opponents because they're about wanting it more than the other guy you're up against.
Feeds to Bird. That shot off. Great D that time from Irving. Inside, here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And really, Simmons makes it look so easy. The way he's attacking defenses from multiple angles is really just commendable.
And Irving comes to help. Over to the left wing. Issel gets the bucket.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
And no question, it looks like they've rented out room along the perimeter in this ball game, and they're likely to keep doing this until the defense makes an adjustment.
Here's Russell. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists here tonight.
And what you love about Russell is he plays to his strengths. Nothing fancy, just goes right to one of his pickable moves.
Here's Issel. He kicks it to Wallace. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Jones, no luck.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Here's Irving. Pass to Russell. Outside, Simmons. Poked away. Fires from 14. No good that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
He's been a little bit disappointing in this game. However, his team has his back. They need a little bit more help from him.
Jones, the pass to Bird. Here's Issel. Here's Wallace, and it's sent back by Russell.
And guys, this is where instincts come into play. So much you have to read defensively. Russell not fooled at all.
Bird against Irving. Yep, that one goes in there. Bird's got 21 in the game.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality?
It's Jones on the wing. Kicks it to Bird. Back to Jones. Great play by Bird to set it up.
Look, I checked the numbers, guys. We know he is great from out there. He made one in the first half. Now he has one so far in this half. Look out.
Here's Irving. Over Bird. And that one's good, Irving. He's got 27.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
Jones from outside. Here's Issel. Chicago grabs the miss. Hayes has got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
And the effort and anticipation on defense won't show up in the individual stat sheet, but effective.
Yeah, he takes a nice angle on it. He doesn't get the block, but he does get the alter.
Johnson finds Irving.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. So at Chicago now, some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Clock at 6, Van Leer, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And there's the pass to Adams. Here's Silas. He's guarded by Russell. Silas, that's good.
And that's about as easy as it gets. Not many guys are going to blow wide open layups at the professional level like that.
Outside, Green. Here's Heaton. Off target at the rim. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Now here's Jones. Over Green. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And getting a hand in the shooter's face, locking down that in-between area.
Just taking on the challenge on every possession. I love defenders who give nothing away.
Taken away, and it's the Bucks on the break. That one falls. There's shake and bake. Outside, Green. Pass to shake and bake. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Silas. covered by Kersey. Shot clock at 6. Here's Adams, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Commending the unselfish play there. What vision on that pass.
Pass to Russell. Green against Jones. The drive by Green. Free throw good, Green. And the Bulls making a change here. And both free throws good for Green. Bucks trail by 21. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
Yeah, and therein lies the trick, discussing ways to be aggressive, but not committing turnovers.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Julius Erving.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And he'll head into the second round with his confidence at its highest level. He couldn't have picked a better time to take his game up a notch. Here's Archibald.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Johnson down low, working on Jones, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Johnson against Jones. Clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Sam Jones.
Well, both skill and experience of Joe Johnson showing through on that play. Nice use of the pump fake.
That's good from Johnson. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Milwaukee is going to disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Wallace misses.
And a little frustration now, missing on the catch and flush.
Sometimes the easy play is the right play. You take a chance when you go for that big finish.
Johnson kicks to Simmons. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. .157 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Green. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Just 5 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Again, more attack mode play from Russell Westbrook. He just puts it on the deck and draws contact.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hudson the pass to Lee. He kicks it to Adams. Westbrook against Redick. From deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Eaton's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Bulls.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
Pass to Redick. 5 to shoot. And the pass to Hudson. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. And Adams with the slam.
And that kind of defense ain't going to get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air defending him. Plenty of room, so not so amazing. What does amaze me, though, is that no one came over to contest the play.
running up the score, showing no mercy.
Well, you want to close the door on any type of comeback effort. This has been a vault. Ka-ching.
You're right. And finally hitting their stride. This is the run they needed earlier.
Well, easier to do once the game is on ice, as your opponent sometimes has a tendency to relax.
Here's Hudson. Kick out to Adams. Reddick inside the line. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching